right. I will admit it. I think maybe I had a little stroke because I had forgotten a few things and I do get a little confused. But well, there's one thing for sure I'm not confused about. I'm a force in this industry, and nothing is going to change that. Absolutely nothing.
So that's why you summoned me here.
A simple yes or no will do.
You want to know if Justin is Donna's...
Baby daddy.
Why would you think I would know?
Well, let's see. You're sisters, and you confide in one another.
Sure, about some things, but... Oh, God, I'm such a terrible liar.
So it's true. Marcus is Justin's son.
Is this my father? Mom, answer me.
Yes. Sweetheart, Justin is your father. Look, I know how shocked you must be. Look, I was shocked too. When he came here, I hadn't seen him since high school. And then he came here to LA and I knew he'd see you here in LA. I didn't tell you because of what you told me, Marcus, that you didn't want to know your father. I don't know, maybe I was wrong. But Marcus, you're not the only person that I wasn't honest with. I never told him. I never told your father all those years ago when I found out that I was pregnant.
Donna, I told you. I understand why you did what you did. You weren't thinking of yourself back then. You put me and our son above everything else, making an incredible sacrifice. But the truth's out. We're all here together. That's what matters. Right, son?
This would be scary even if you hadn't gone through it before, Steph.
Yes.
Let's go. We got a meeting.
Jackie's office?
Yep.
Okay, I'm on my way.
No, Steph, you need to forget about business. You have to take it easy.
No, what I have to do is prove that I can still do what I do. And whatever may have happened has had absolutely no effect on me.
Check out the latest eye on fashion.
Jackie M rebounds. Sales on upswing.
This is the kind of press we need.
If Jackie M is anything, it's resilient. This company never stays down for too long.
Here, here.
And we all know who we have to thank for that, don't we? I mean, I've been working my contacts and getting us into venues we've never been in before, and finally it's paying off.
Yeah, we appreciate that, don't we, guys?
Of course we do, Stephanie.
Woman's a one-woman dynamo.
Well, you don't have to be patronizing, Nick. I was just, saying let's give credit where credit is due, considering everything I've done for the company, for all of you.
I don't care whether they like it or not. Yeah. That's what I said. That's the number. Tell them they can take it or leave it. Okay, it is what you're thinking.
You're still hell-bent on acquiring Forrester Creations.
It's like an itch I just gotta
You're
scratch.
obsessed.
Forrester's sales are sliding again, Katie. Of course, Eric would never admit that. He's too busy burying his head in the sand. Yet again, while his company dies on the vine, making it ripe for the picking by yours truly.
really thought that you had moved away from this.
I backed off temporarily. I never told you I didn't want Forrester or that I wasn't going after it. In fact, I told you the opposite. It's the reason I moved here from New York.
So nothing's changed.
No, that's where you're wrong. A lot's changed. Because of you, I have a whole new perspective. I don't want to take control of Forrester just for the sport, just to add it to my collection. I want to save it. But I can't run it by myself. So, that's where you come in.
Sweetheart, could you talk to us, please? Tell us how you're feeling.
I know it's a lot to absorb. At least it was for me.
You had no idea. None at all.
When I came to L.A., no. Then I met you. And I found out you were Donna's son.
That's when you knew?
It got me to thinking. Why Donna broke up with me so abruptly in high school. Never made sense. Not when we cared about each other as much as we did. And I went off to college on a basketball scholarship, and our lives went different directions. I didn't give it much thought, but I wish that I had. Anyway, I wanna get to know you. Everything about you. You grew up in Texas?
Yeah.
And your adoptive parents?
They were hard-working, decent people who gave me a good life. But finding my mom was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. You don't have any other kids?
No. I tried. It never happened. And now that we're divorced, I had just given up hope. But now I see you standing here. My son. The greatest gift imaginable.
Come on, folks. We're all looking at the same numbers here. The orders are outpacing production. We've got to hire a third shift, put on new employees.
Oh, that might be jumping the gun just a little bit. I agree. The numbers look really, really good here, but the economy hasn't recovered. What if
We should proceed a tad more cautiously.
Yeah, check out page 20. To me, that's a pretty good indication of what to expect if we were to expand too soon.
I mean, that's...
Stephanie? Hi, on page 20.
Yeah, and it just so happens, Whip, that my sister doesn't have a page 20. Do you have another one?
I'm sorry.
You know what, Doug? Here, take mine.
Thank you very much.
So, Stephanie, what's your take on those numbers? Do you think it requires immediate expansion?
Steph.
I heard him, Bridget. Well, look, the truth is I don't need to look at a bunch of figures on a page. I think I know what's best for this company. I just go by my instincts. Always have, always will. If there's a problem with that, you know, here's the door.
sorry if that sounded like I was pressuring you. I'm not. I realize that we're practically strangers. We have a family here in L.A., a life. Including a man that wants to adopt you. Your mother told me. Oh, and I don't blame Eric one bit. You were an incredible young man. Who wouldn't want you for their son? Marcus, being a Forrester, it's quite an honor.
Eric's been very good to me. Plus, I never expected to meet... I mean, look, man, you seem like an okay guy. But it's like you just said. We're completely strangers.
Only one way to remedy that.
So you'll stick around if I ask?
So are you asking?
Yeah. I think I am.
What do you think? Pretty good, huh? Katie Logan, CEO of Forrester Creations. Has a nice ring to it.
You want me to run Forrester?
I know we've had this conversation before, and you turned me down flat out of some misguided sense of loyalty to Eric.
No, it's not just loyalty. Forrester's like a second home to my family.
Not to worry. I'm not planning on tossing anyone out. In fact, the opposite. I want everyone to stay, contribute.
Even the Forresters?
Yes. Well, you know, contrary to popular opinion, I am not out to get Eric. Okay? The man is a world-class designer. So is Ridge. But world-class businessmen, they ain't.
And that's where you come in.
I'll have my entire media empire behind them, including all its financial assets. The bank won't be breathing down their neck anymore. They're not going to pay ridiculous interest rates that sap their profits. The only thing they're going to give up is some control
of the company that they love and they founded.
Well, I assure you it's the only way they're going to survive.
What about Brooke and Donna?
The CEO, they'll be working for you.
Yeah, right.
Katie, you have what it takes to lead that company. You just need to learn to be more aggressive. And I'm confident I can bring that out in you, if you let me. I promise. It won't hurt a bit. Have I convinced you?
Look, don't get me wrong. I appreciate your faith in me. I really do. But do you know what people would do if you made me CEO of Forrester Creations?
What would they do?
They'd laugh. People would laugh at me, and I don't like being laughed at.
Katie, no one is going to laugh at you. You are a beautiful, intelligent woman. And besides, you're with me now. Anybody dare crack a smile, and I'll open up a can of dollar bill whoop ass on him.
My hero.
There. See? See, when you kiss, you take charge. Just the right amount of aggression and passion. You kiss like a CEO.
Oh, kissed a lot of CEOs in your day, have you?
Actually, you would be the first. And I hope the last.
I haven't agreed to anything yet.
You will. The beautiful, smart ones always do.
Stephanie, I hope you don't think that we're questioning your judgment. I mean, Nikki, me, all of us, we value your input tremendously. Well, I hope so. I'm not exactly a neophyte. You know, there wouldn't have been a Forrester Creations if it hadn't been for me. It was my money that started the company. I was the one that wooed the press and courted the buyers and handled all the financial end of the business because, you know, it was hard work. It was stressful. It had to be done just like it had to be done here at Jackie M to make this but am I appreciated for all of my working hours that I spent here to make this a success?
Of course you are, Stephanie. Of course you are. That's why we gave you that little celebration recently. You remember that?
Look, Stephanie, we know how lucky we are to have you here.
I thought you understood all that.
Well, what I understand is that I pour my heart and soul into this place, but do I get the cover on Eye on Fashion? No, I get a little, party with some stale champagne.
Steph, maybe we should get back to business.
You're right. Yeah, you're right, Pam.
Yeah.
This is just another one of those rambling meetings we have, talking about figures and, all that sort of stuff. But, that was the problem before I ever got here. You guys were way in over your head, just one step ahead of the creditors, but I knew exactly what had to be done to save this business, and I did it. It was a lot of hard work, but I did it. And, I am responsible for all of this success. I've turned this company around, and I am Jackie M Designs.
So much for team spirit.
And here I thought I was Jackie M.
How could you say those things, Stephanie? I thought we were trying to build this company together as a team.
Why did I say that? Why did I say those things?